NBA sports coverage of the National Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. The veteran Brandon McManus ready to kick this one off. And off we go here in Atlanta. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10. First carry for Joe Mixon. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
On second down, Mahomes. That one incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. Now it's going to be third down.
That's a throw that's going to make them cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
Mahomes going to throw here on third down. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short. On fourth down, they snap it to Mahomes. That's taken in.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
On the give, this is Mixon. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Now a give, but here comes a reverse. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. They'll try and run for this with Mixon.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this third and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
First and 10 now from the 36. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 33 yards. This has been a solid opening drive. They're knocking on the door first. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Go Mixon. Touchdown Atlanta. That is 16th touchdown of the year. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Here's Willis. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. Now, faking the give. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Now Willis. This one deep downfield for Chase.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
That is brought in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
That one never got started. Too much defensive pressure. They dropped him in the backfield.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. Throwing Willis. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of the 1st.
And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. So after 1, it's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Moore going in motion. They'll go right back to Mixon. Joe Mixon. And he's going to take this all the way home. Joe Mixon. Touchdown Falcons. That his 2nd touchdown of the game and 17 for the season. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Willis now to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. It's A.J. Epinesa who gets in to record the sack. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. To throw, here's Willis. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's got a receiver. It's Chase. And he is going to have the Chargers 1st down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14. Throwing, Willis. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 2nd down, it's Gibbs. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down. Throwing is Willis. He manages to get the throwaway and completes it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Willis. This one caught at the 4. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Gibbs. Good blocking, and he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, L.A. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Makes the score Falcons 14, Chargers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
They put Kelsey in motion. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really, it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Third and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And that'll set.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. This is intercepted.
So anytime you're really sensing pass, Mike, the first thing you want to do, flood the field with defensive backs. Good things typically happen. I mean, that's a great call there by the defensive coordinator to counter that play, because no matter where that ball was going, they had someone in the neighborhood who had a shot of making the play and getting them off the field.
Willis now to throw. That's caught. by Gibbs.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Willis. A quick slant taken by Chase. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
Well, it's been pretty clear this offense has wanted to get this running back involved in the passing game here in the first half. And with the success they've found, I expect the rest of the game to go very similar.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Willis to throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about, so they got to continue to ride the hot hand.
That is caught by the tight end, Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Los Angeles. McManus on for the point after. He's got it. And the Chargers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. Halftime coming close. And not much time left as this one is kicked away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Mahomes back. That's over the middle and caught by Kelsey. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Off the play fake, Mahomes. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Ambry Thomas. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this first half. All right, Coach. Thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. 23 yards on that pass play. It's good for a Charger first down. From the gun, here's Gibbs. Taking on defenders, plowing forward. A pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he will get into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown Chargers. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. And that'll be batted down. Ricky Pearsall, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he'll get forward for about a yard. The veteran Kenny Clark in on the stop. Third and 9. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. A short throw taken in by Kelsey. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They face 2nd down and 7. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. He'll pop this ahead for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down. Here's Mixon. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
They will work the middle with Mixon. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
second down. Here's a run, and here's Mixon. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down. Now Mahomes. A quick slant. Looked in by Moore. A gain of 15. Well done. Facing third and 14, they pick it up.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. On first down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. And he'll bring it inside the red zone. Finding space, gain of 7, inside the 20. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst, they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Moore going in motion. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Now a toss play, running left, it's Mixon. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains. Sure, they're thinking about the decision after the touchdown since they're down 7. But first, they've got to get the TD. It is, and he will score again. Joe Mixon, touchdown Atlanta. It is his 3rd touchdown of the game, and 18 now on the season. The game-tying touchdown here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this 4th quarter lead.
The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Second down and 3. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Here's Willis. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And it's the arm talent, Mike. It's on full display. His ability to step up in the pocket, get everything behind that ball, and throw a laser downfield. That's not a throw that all quarterbacks in the NFL are capable of making, and I think it was pretty good defense, just turned out to be a better throw. When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Now Willis. He's going to let it go. Deep for Chase. To the goal line and in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, L.A. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First and 10. A run here with Mixon. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 30-yard line.
No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to catch the defense off guard with this designed quarterback run. Doesn't go down for a sack, but either way, defense was ready for it, able to bring the quarterback down for a loss.
Big play coming up. This is third down. Here's Mahomes. And for a third time today, he's intercepted.
Intercepted by the Chargers. They'll take over first and 10 at the 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Now faking the give. He's got his tight end, Branson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Pistol snap to Willis. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. First down throw there is incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money.
To the left side, caught by Kelsey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On first down, it's Mahomes. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. That's caught downfield. It's Kelsey. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
He's too strong. Kelsey bring to the house.
Against Travis.
Kelsey's got it up. Kelsey's got it. Double team Travis. Yellow. Hey, Ripley.
They'll drop to throw. That one taken in. Middle of the end zone. Travis Kelsey. Touchdown Falcons. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion. Even with their full complement of timeouts, the Colts try an onside kick.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Moore going in motion. They look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Mixon. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got a man, that's DJ Moore. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Here's Mixon. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Great job by the defense here, quickly realizing that this was going to be a draw. They're not caught off guard thinking that they're defending the pass. They're able to not only get in there for a stop, but they're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
Cooper going in motion. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. And they stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. Throwing is Mahomes. A quick slant that is caught by Kelsey. Catch number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
Big time throw there, sets them up really nicely. They find themselves well in field goal range for a potential game-winning field goal try. Under a minute, all they got to do is just keep working the clock, get as close as they can, send that kicker out there and see if he can make that kick.
And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Now they'll use their final timeout here. Really puts them in a tough spot. They're going to kick it now, risk another play. Time will tell. So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to win the game. So now, a big spot coming here. This one he's gotta have. His kick is good. He got it. And that very likely will be a game winner.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, you lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
At their own 30-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. Going for it all. And that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. So it's a win here for the Falcons. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play. And the defense walks off the field with the victory.